Hello and welcome to It Was a Movie. This is Colin.
This is Niall.
This is the movie Phone Booth from 2002, starring Colin Farrell, Kiefer Sutherland, Forest Whitaker, Rather Mitchell, and Katie Holmes. Directed by our old friend Joel Schumacher. Written by Larry Coben. He does not
make shoes.
He makes shitty movies.
Come on. Time to Kill is very good.
You know what I realized when I watched this? He doesn't know how to make action movies.
The question is, would you consider this an action movie? Because it's in a phone box.
The pacing is quite rapid, and his camera editing and choice of shots annoy me.
Harsh.
Yeah. Anyway, budget was 13 million, box office 97.8, runs for 81 minutes, so it's quite a short experience. IMDb rating 7.1, Rotten Tomatoes 72%, critics 64%, audience, Metacritic 56, critic 6.8, user score. We have watched Batman and Robin by this director. I felt the same fingerprints on this as well.
I don't know. It's not nearly as bad, let's be honest. Like, Batman and Robin is profoundly bad.
Right.
This is just mildly bad.
It's mildly bad. It's got some weird editorial choices, like the fucking FaceTime square within square. It's like ahead of its time with War of the Worlds.
It's exactly what I was thinking when it popped up. I think it's executed better in this, but it's still a stupid decision.
It's really stupid. And the fact that he starts off the movie with like a documentary style narration. New York City, over 15 million people. Phone booths. There's one
Everywhere.
left. It's here, and this is where our protagonist will be starting from. It's so stupid and weird introduction to a movie.
I didn't get the intro in my movie, where I watched it on Disney.
What? Maybe I saw some sort of version that there's like a voiceover when it's showing all the people on their phones and shit.
You watch it? Schumacher presents.
Did you watch the same movie that I did?
I'm pretty sure I did. Colin Bleeding Farrell, yeah.
Okay, just
Forest
checking.
Whitaker.
Yeah, just checking.
It might have been just a different version or a different theatrical release or some sort of shenanigans.
Maybe I was having an aneurysm at the time. I don't know. But
I could have blocked it out. It could have been that bad that I went, no, that's not getting anywhere in my memory banks. That's gone.
My preconception of this movie was that he'd be going from phone booth to phone booth and like Die Hard with a Vengeance. Them.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No,
it's all in one phone booth.
Yeah, I thought sort of had this misconception for the last 30 years. It's a tough one. I think the writer went to Hitchcock decades before and went, I've got an idea about the movie that takes entirely in a photo booth. And Hitchcock was like, I like that shit. It sounds right up my alley, but they couldn't figure out why it's in a phone booth.
Yeah. It's an interesting concept. I will admit it's novel, and I respect it for that. I do get your take on some of the choices made from a direction point of view. Like, it's a good cast as well. I do respect Colin Bleeding Farrell, and I do like Forest Whitaker. But that's the naughty boy, the caller. Kiefer Sutherland, he's quite awesome at times as well. So you could do a lot with these lads. You could do a lot more with these guys if you give them a chance. I didn't like Colin Bleeding Farrell's American accent. It kind of grated on me massively. It doesn't sound right. There's a couple of periods where he breaks out into an almost Irish accent. At those points, I'm like, yeah, this is better. Just keep doing that.
Yeah, his accent annoyed me quite a bit. But I think one of the worst things that annoyed me was the fact that they used voiceover for Kiefer Sutherland's talking to him on the phone. It wasn't phone sounding. It was pure Kiefer Sutherland. And I was like, but when he picked up the phone first, I was like, where's this voiceover narration coming from? Oh, it's the other end of the phone. It was a stupid idea, but I understand why they did it. They can't have like a, hello, this is Kiefer Sutherland speaking. You're going to get hit in the head.
Hello?
Yeah. So.
Wait, what was that you said?
Yeah. Speak up. I'm wearing a towel.
Yeah, I get that. I absolutely, you couldn't have them. Because New York's damn noisy. You wouldn't be able to hear him.
Yeah, but you could put a little filter on his voice. It boomed across. It was louder.
It was too clean. It was far too clean.
It was clean, and it was even louder than Farrell's voice at times.
Yes.
It's just it smacked me of Batman and Robin type amateur hour decision making.
Lazy stuff. Yeah.
I'm sure they had a 30-minute meeting around the table going, all right, how are we going to do Kiefer's voice?
Is it possible they didn't even consider putting a filter on it and just went, yeah, it's fine, it'll do. Boom, let's go.
We need a pure, he drives the plot, so we can't have any sort of degradation on it. I don't know. I just felt it was a bit unreal.
Actually, you know what annoyed the living... As long as we're giving out...
I'm giving out.
The one thing that drove me absolutely insane is the end sequence. He's been drugged. He's hallucinating. Kiefer Sutherland's poking around with his foot. And then he goes, oh, don't be naughty or I'll be looking for you. And it then... We're treated to visuals of a phone box again. Ooh, lovely. But then it zooms out into space for... The fuck was that? I don't need that. It's pure CGI.
But it did Did your version not have that at the start? It had it at the start of the movie.
Not for me. No, it was the end.
What the hell did you watch? Friggin' director's cut where he's just
Disney's
an idiot?
Director's cut, yeah. But that just wrecked my head. I don't get it.
The entire movie starts with a satellite in space, and then you zoom in, and it goes all Matrixy shit, and the voiceover
Perhaps that would
goes.
make more sense. I didn't get that at the start, or perhaps I blocked it.
I thought you were going to mention Kiefer Sutherland just walking through the crime scene, and the prostitutes in the street just in the middle past the tape. Everybody's just lounging around.
He's walking through with a large sniper case. Because it's not a normal suitcase. It's a long, elongated... He's either going to play pool or snooker or kill people with a large rifle.
Excuse me, mate. What's in the bag?
Don't mind me, cops, out of the way. I've just been killing people.
You got the wrong bloke. Joel Schumacher's silly. He is a silly director. Fine.
Silly man.
A Time to Kill, fine. It's a good movie.
But I think that's because the source material is fantastic. A Time to Kill.
Yeah, of course. So with this, he just went... I just think it's a bit dumb sometimes, his choices. Like, Batman and Robin is way up there, but there was things in this that annoyed the hell out of me. But we have the main dude, Stu, played by Colin Farrell. And again, it's very stereotypical. He's a yuppie asshole PR. He's got a slave assistant, and he's married to his wife, obviously. But
that's
married to his job. But he's got a bit on the side that he's wanting to get a little bit of, but he hasn't done it yet. But he's been badgering her every day to meet her in a hotel, and that's the sort of premise. Like, obviously his background is wheeling and dealing, Del Boy. Like, he's talking to people and promising them something to make them say something, to do this, to arrange meetings and get all these deals. He's hardly the two guys that the guy killed beforehand. So basically, Kiefer Sutherland plays a dude who has killed two people before this because they were assholes. They were really assholes. But Stu isn't
people
really.
Trafficking and stuff like that. I can't remember what it was, but the
other one was
bad things. Yeah. This guy is a minor asshole.
Yeah. The other one was like the converting PDF files, right? So that's one, and then it's serial. Well, I don't know what the other one was, but he's
It was a bad lad. I can't remember both crimes, but he was a bad lad. He probably deserved a bit of not being alive. And then,
it's just
you're wearing bad suits.
He's got a fake
and
Rolex.
being mean to people.
He's been mean. The biggest thing he'd done is lie. Is he's a liar. He lied to his wife about trying to meet up with Katie Holmes. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, he hasn't. It's pre-crime.
It's pre-crime. He should be in Minority Report. I'm from the future.
He's thinking about being naughty, and it's not even a crime; it's infidelity. So,
right.
Is it enough to kill somebody? Is it enough to kill a bunch of people around people to teach one man a lesson about not being naughty? Because how many people did he kill? 3?
There's only two body counts.
Pizza guy,
and
Leon, or whatever his name was.
Pimp.
Yeah.
That's it in the movie. And then the 2 before the movie started.
Yeah. It feels like the pizza dude got a real bad break because all he was doing was delivering pizza.
Yeah,
and the killer decides that killing him to frame somebody, something,
yeah,
justifies teaching a man lessons about fidelity.
Yeah. We don't have enough behind Kiefer Sutherland's character to go. We don't even hear, like, there's a very weak conversation that happens out through 90% of the movie. It's him and Stu talking on the phone in the phone booth. And there's not enough that comes through. It's like, and then he laughs a lot, Kiefer Sutherland. It's a stupid laugh. I hate the laughing he does.
Where this is done right is in a movie like Speed. I'm not saying this is a masterpiece of movie work, but the relationship built up over the phone where he's a cat and mouse thing. I like that. It's built well. It progresses. There's a bit of a cat and mouse chase. This
Die Hard with a Vengeance is the best one.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough.
But there was a director linked to it. Can't remember who. I think they brought him. They had initial talks with him before this idiot came along, and he was like going, "So how do we get him out of the phone booth?" It's like,
oh, that was Michael Bay.
Yes, Michael Bay. He wanted to blow up a city or something. Yeah,
and Michael Bay's got his own problems, his own baggage. Just to be honest.
True. Yeah, I can't watch any Transformer movies.
And then we'll have an asteroid coming in.
Yeah.
They're both crap directors.
Yeah. So basically, we have Stu. We have to not like him, but he's just Colin Farrell plays him very whiny American accent, and it's kind of gets grating after 20 minutes. His approach, as you said, we've established him as a character. Is he likable? He's a go-getter. He's just whatever. He's not really that hated either. He's just whatever. Doesn't really matter.
He's a bit meh. You gotta either love him or hate him, and I didn't either.
Yeah. So I guess, he's in the phone booth. He's calling his Katie Holmes bit on the side that he wants to sort of, I don't know, reel along to get her in. And he gets the phone call from Kiefer Sutherland.
Oi.
All right, mate.
Do you want a pizza?
It's the whole, it's the whole thing. Like, we're supposed to be shocked that he knows everything, but it doesn't come across as shocking. It's like he calls him his name. He says what he's wearing. Oh, and I hated Schumacher's when he's looking around Stu. Then we get these quick cuts. Rotate to the skyscrapers. Go up there. Rotate diagonal. Left, right, up. Shut up.
You know why all that's in my head, is because the premise is quite simple and it doesn't warrant 81 minutes runtime because it's one street, it's one scene. It could be an interesting short movie, perhaps, but just constantly slapping in quick cuts to fill in an absence of actual content in the movie kind of sucks. This movie could have been half the runtime and it would have been much better for it.
I think it would be one episode of 24 with Kiefer Sutherland.
Only he's the bad guy, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he pretty much does this in season 1. Like, it probably came out before this movie. No, maybe not. I can't remember. Maybe it was around the same time. But in the first season of 24, he's being shipped around with a phone, and they have his family. So it's a whole same sort of deal. But better
different
done.
Locations.
Yes.
Different phone booths.
And also, the premise of this is really weak. He's got a sniper, fine, but nobody else is in. Like, it's his wife is running around New York City. There's no threat to her until she comes and just stands over there and she's in harm's way. It's like to the cops, get her the fuck out of there. The entire
Even when
city's watching.
Even when the cops realize it's a sniper, they tell her to get in the car, and then 5 minutes later she gets out of the car.
She gets out, and she is
Drive her away.
She was not a good actor. Like pretty much everybody in this movie is fine, but she was bad.
Yeah.
Sorry to pick her out. Like
Katie Holmes did nothing really as well, though. Like I actually like Katie Holmes.
Yes,
but she just stands there in this. She doesn't have a role. She's just stand there in the crowd, looking shocked. That's her job.
Yeah, she puts her hand up a couple of times, furrows her brow. She has like maybe 1 minute of telephone speak with Stu at the start of the movie. That's it. And then again with when Kiefer tells him to call her again and let her know he's married. That's it. And she pops up and is front row. Exactly, that's the thing. There's no real tension behind the reason why he's in there.
Yeah, I think shoot it for more people. Build up the tension.
Yeah, build up the tension. The only time where something dramatic happens is when the pimp is like the racketing up the tension when he's in the phone booth is very pale. There's no real big tension parts. Like there's the moment when the prostitutes are bagging, going, "Hey, get out of there!" Blah 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 blah. And that's banging.
That's good. Actually. That's really good. That builds it up. But then when that's dealt with, when the pimp is shot, the tension drops. It plateaus. Yeah. It falls off a cliff, and it never comes back.
You need 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah. There's a bit. Oh, am I going to get shot? But we've been doing the "am I going to get shot" thing for like an hour.
Yeah. You could just run out and go to the other side of the street within a second and be fine.
I have to go to the toilet. Be back in a minute.
But the thing about it is that every time he sort of threatens to kill anybody, he does the. So that's 1 second. I would just open the door and go, I'm just spitting out chewing gum through. Leg it out of there.
Also,
to underneath his building, basically.
Using that noise is a fantastic noise.
Really great. Loud.
But how many times is it used? Once or twice. And then the fact that Mr. Caller uses exposition to explain the noise and why it's scary pisses me off immensely. I don't need to be told that noise is what it is. And I don't need to be told why it's a scary thing. Do it subtly. Be subtle. Nuance, you fecker.
Schumacher has no nuance whatsoever. When it comes to movies like this, he's not good.
No. I think this could... I still think this has a decent premise. You make the movie a little bit shorter. Don't fill it full of nonsense. Get a better director, and this could be much more interesting. I think even Colin Farrell is good enough to hold this movie, because they need a strong actor, but just don't do that stupid accent.
Yeah, just have him as an Irish dude in America. They're all there working anyway, so why not?
Yeah.
And there is another victim in this movie as well. The bloody robot that walks towards the phone booth in an attempt to create tension. That's what happens. The guy selling robots allows one of his robots to walk towards the phone booth, and then the killer shoots it for some reason.
He hates robots. He doesn't like AI.
He's ahead of his time. Yeah, so Stu's on the back foot. He pretty much just fucked the minute he answers the phone call. If he doesn't answer the phone call, he gets on with his day.
Why did he? Oh, he was in the phone booth already, so...
Yeah, he was calling Pam to try to get her to come to the hotel.
Yeah, it's not a great movie. It was a movie.
It was a movie. So once the pimp gets shot, there's sort of like this... Well, obviously the police arrive, but it's so stupidly set up. I love the way that they use a megaphone to talk, and then other times they just don't use it, and they're in the exact same space. It's like, you're only like 10 feet away. You don't need to megaphone,
yeah.
Because Stu is just talking to them, and they're going, put up your arms. He's going, I can hear you.
I can hear you. You're right there. I can basically touch you.
And later on in the movie, they just ditch the megaphone. They don't use it.
Because it's stupid. Yeah.
Forest Whitaker doesn't have a lot to do. He's just like a dude. And of course, we we get this fucking rapid exposition that he's divorced, like immediately. It's like, where did that come from?
And it keeps coming up though.
It does.
And he keeps using it to go, well, if I had have done if I had therapy, maybe I wouldn't have lost a wife. If I had have blah blah blah, maybe just 4 times I think he mentions maybe I wouldn't have lost my marriage, blah blah blah.
And Schumacher puts so much focus then on this other cop coming, going, "Hey, I'm going to take over," and Forest Whitaker goes, "Fuck off, it's my scene."
It goes nowhere though.
It goes nowhere because like near the end of the movie, he says something to do and he goes, "I'm on it." It's like this arc of stupidity of them becoming friends is just this microcosm.
It's not an
shit.
arc though. It's a right angle. It's
nothing.
Can't go from 0 to 100. Explain why he's on board as opposed to just being on board.
Yeah, he basically realizes that Forest Whitaker's been playing it good. He knows there's a sniper then at that stage. Because, oh my God, that's another thing I hated. I can't believe I didn't even take any notes. But when the wife arrives, the fake computer red dot on her forehead, that was just bad. It just annoyed me so much. Can't you get a laser?
Invest in a laser pointer. Really cheap. It looks just as good as a rifle dot.
I'm sure one of the dudes on New York sidewalk would have these little laser pointers. Just get one of those. It's better than post-editing a red dot in that looks shit.
And if this Mr. Caller dude was so shit hot as he's been made out to be, from a distance the red dot makes no difference with a sniper sight, and it gives away his position to the cops.
Right.
What's going on? Why is that there? Is that just to, like, I can understand intimidating Stu in the phone booth early on to say, listen, I got a beat on you.
Yeah.
Don't you feckin' move. Later on, pointing at people in the audience.
It just gives him away. It's like Forest Whitaker sees it and goes, "Oh yeah, there's a sniper."
Either somebody's got a laser pointer.
Yeah.
Or there's a sniper. Yeah, it's profoundly stupid.
But actually, even if you think of it though, right, Colin's phone booth, as he looks out onto the street, the shooter is probably diagonally to his left, maybe a couple of buildings down. This guy would have had to lean out the window with his gun to get that red dot on the wife. It's like, it's quite down.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
And it's not even just that. Like, originally when he's pointing the laser pointer through, which had a window at the time, the phone booth, you could see it in the glass. And you could pretty much figure out, well, it's coming from that way. So, he's right there.
The killer is there.
Howdy doody.
I'm out of here.
Yeah,
I'm going to dump the pizza boy here instead.
So many fucking holes.
So one of the big parts of the movie is obviously the caller wants him to admit to his lying to his wife, and so this is when he doesn't have to use a megaphone because he just leans out the booth and goes, "Oh, I'm a fucking liar, everybody.
Sorry about that, lads. I'm a bit of a wanker.
Now, will you let me go?" No.
No.
You were never going to let me go, were you? No.
No. You big fool.
Yeah. I think I heard he did that in one take, the confession, because it's all crying and stuff, and everybody clapped at the end of it. It's like, fuck.
Thank Christ that's over.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I could think his wife and Pamela are nobodies in this movie. They're nothing.
Forest Whitaker?
Forest Whiskers.
Forest Whiskers is vastly underused. He's a fantastic actor, and he's garbage in this. And he's garbage in this because of the director. And it makes me angry because he's much better.
Yeah, get him involved. Get him talking to the caller. Get him involved with that sort of thing. And maybe the caller should know about him too, because he's a fucking superhero, obviously, that knows everything about everybody.
And stop mentioning his failed marriage over and over and over.
My wife left me.
And over.
But that's because
shoot me.
I need to be put out of my misery. But didn't he? Wasn't there like at one point? I don't know who the hell said it, but he let somebody die or something. He shot somebody.
I know.
It was like an aside.
They're pulling something out of their pocket and he shot them by mistake, and that's just a throwaway statement.
Yeah, nothing.
Hello. In going back to a movie we'd watched before, Die Hard, that exact thing is
I
used.
shot a kid.
It's very important. It hits when it's said.
Yeah,
In
well,
this, it's like,
that's because Bruce at the time is pulling glass out of his fucking feet. Amazing. He's in a state of just horrendousness, and Al just goes, "I shot a kid," and then that one sentence is just
powerful. In this, it's not explained, but it doesn't. Not even that it's not explained. There's no emotion around it.
The problem is,
it doesn't hit anybody emotionally, and it's pointless.
No, I don't feel any emotion throughout this entire movie. But they didn't even talk that much, Stu and Forrest. Like, there wasn't a relationship built throughout the thing. So when it finally all comes together, there's no like Al and Bruce Willis thing at the end where they hug it out and they're so emotionally relieved. Nothing happens. Like, I need Forrest Whitaker to have some build up of dialogue with somebody, not the cop that's telling him shit or the guy that comes along.
Actually, another gripe, because we're on a roll here.
Yeah.
What the F is happening when they bring the corpse of the pizza dude out to show to the other victims?
That was stupid.
What is that? Cops.
Do you want to look at this dead body?
Here's what you could have been like. But then this guy. It could have been worse. Hey,
it's the wife. It's the wife, though. She says, "I need to see this."
Does she?
Stand back, ma'am. This is a fucking crime scene. Back the fuck up. We're taking your husband in for questioning.
Suitcase. What are you doing?
I'll let him go. He doesn't look anything like a killer.
Oh, God.
Dumb. Oh. Joel Schumacher is a dumb director. Dumb.
Yeah. Silly decisions, none left, right, and center in this one. Which is annoying, because I think you've got the ingredients of an excellent movie. You've got the cast. You've got an interesting concept. You're just missing the director.
But then, like, okay, we're reaching near the end of the movie, and like from a third of the way in, they're like trying to trace the call, and it's just a stupid thing that never goes anywhere until they say, "Oh,
magically
they called the wife. He called the wife. Let's trace that call." It's like, oh yeah, it was the hotel room 214 in that hotel down there. Fucking hell. The one with the twitching curtain.
And the sniper rifle sticking out.
Yeah, at an angle. He's on the window ledge because he can't fucking get an angle.
Hanging on his legs. Don't mind me. Don't look at the laser pointer.
Oh, yeah. Or he's just putting the pizza delivery's dead body out there like a puppet and just trying to move him around. It's the pizza guy.
Never trust the pizza guy.
No. And so then they trace him, and it's like, it's bad because it's supposed to be this ratcheting of tension. Hey, they've got you. You can hear the footsteps, can't you?
No, I can't.
Because I'm down on the sidewalk with you on my mobile phone.
I'm just putting stuff in a suitcase so I can walk quietly through the scene while the cops are
scene,
scooping up corpses.
And allowing people to look at dead people's faces.
Yeah, there's no tension here. There's no anything. Like, there's a scene, there are guys running upstairs, and shows quick cuts between that and the window with the rifle.
Yeah. No tension. No tension whatsoever. Because he made the directorial choice to not give us any, what's the word, sort of currency in the caller. We don't know him. We don't know where he is. So them running up to a room doesn't give me any sort of participation in it. It's like, okay, it's obviously not going to be him.
and Colin Bleeding Farrell, or Stu, has been telling him for like it feels like an hour. He keeps telling him, "Oh, they're coming to get you now. Oh, they're going to get you. You better be scared."
Yeah.
This goes on for, I don't know, probably only 2 or 3 minutes, but it felt like ages. And that didn't make sense to me. Like, why would he tell them that? Or tell him that? Surely he'd want them to catch him without any advance warning.
Yeah. So then we have the false ending when he's in the ambulance, and the ambulance guy is like, so then I was like, oh, Is it the ambulance guy? Is he going to poison him to just kill him?
That's
That'd be a good
exactly
ending.
what I thought. I'd be like happy enough with that.
That'd have been great.
Let's
Would
go
have been,
there.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Sleepy time drugs. No, he gave him the sleepy time drugs. Here's another annoyance.
Why did he though?
He gives him a super. Yeah, because he had a slight bruise. But when you administer something that powerful, you don't go, I'm not going to check to see if there's any side effects. Cheerio. He F's off.
Where the hell does he F off? They've nothing else to do. They have to take him to the hospital, but they leave the back doors open. He goes through the side door. What are you doing?
Get easy access to a recent victim of a serious crime.
He wasn't even, well, he had his ear sliced off.
Yeah, that doesn't really warrant whatever the hell they give him. Some psychedelics by the looks of it.
That is ridiculous. Like, if you're even given morphine, you don't see double. You just go, oh, that's amazing. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's...
Yeah, so Kiefer shows up and he says, like, if you don't stay honest, I'll be back.
Nice shoes. Loves his shoes for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand his motivation, Mr. Caller, in keeping a potential infidelity man clean. What the meh? I understand his previous kills.
Yeah, they're all warranted. He's like an anti-hero.
Yeah, he's the Punisher, if you will.
Yeah.
This is daft. This is no motivation, no justification.
It's interesting,
even by his own logic.
It's interesting that the journey, the emotional journey that the wife goes through, like he shouts out, going, "Oh, I wanted to sleep with another woman. All right, sorry about that." Then when he's released,
like, fair enough.
He's released, and she goes over, "I love you, kissy, kissy."
Yeah.
They got a divorce after this.
Should have punched him in the rubber bullet wound.
Oh yeah, that's right. He got rubber bullet wounded.
Yeah, that was the reveal at the end.
Why does he get rubber bullet?
Like,
oh, he had a gun. Fucking hell, he had a gun on the top of the phone booth that the caller put there. Reach for the gun. Reach for it, you motherfucker.
That goes on for
reaching for it. Yeah,
and he keeps poking at it and then not poking at it. Whoop. Shit, get all about. No, no. It's filler. That's what that is. It never really ratchets anything.
The end of the movie is Joel Schumacher's sort of cleverness, because we hear a phone ringing and somebody saying hello. It's like, oh, he's starting again. That's an amazing end to the movie. Maybe you didn't see that or hear that either.
No.
There's a ringing phone. There's a ringing phone.
There was a ringing phone at the end, and then it goes off in space, and then...
Yeah, I think somebody faintly says hello or something.
Hello.
All right, love.
Where's me pizza? I ordered it 2 hours ago. Pizza dude hasn't arrived. Oh, sorry about that.
Anyway, that's Phone Booth from 2002.
It was a movie.
It was a movie. Plot. So we've got a confined single location. It handcuffs the entire movie. The caller's mission, is it strong enough to carry the movie? No. Stu, is he a likable character at the start? No. So I don't really care for him. Bruce Willis is likable. I want him to succeed in Die Hard. I need to like the person.
Yeah. No.
So I wanted him to die in the ambulance at the end. I didn't.
Well, here's the thing: you didn't need to like him or hate him, and there needs to be a journey. Now, there's supposed to be a journey as Stu learns that he's a prick and he should not be a prick. That journey doesn't really feel like it lands.
Yeah,
and I don't like the character. I don't like his voice. I don't like the filler in this. It's just There isn't enough story, and it's poorly justified. The whole lot of it. Yeah, they had a concept. They had a concept, and they didn't know how to fill in the bits in the middle.
Yeah, there's holes.
Yeah,
and it's in real time, and that doesn't even matter. I think if you can skip ahead in time, that obviously helps you with storytelling. But if it's in real time, you can't really do a lot, and that's fine. That can work for a movie. That's fine, but you need shit to happen. The pimp being shot was an event. Fine, a little bit of tension, wasn't executed properly. What else? Obviously, cops have to come, but put Forrest into the phone booth with him, shove him in. The caller wants to speak to you.
Awkward.
Hello.
Very tight in here. The whole thing with the gun and in the light of the phone booth went on for a month.
Well, everything went on for a month, really.
It's a really short movie, and everything
Yeah.
that happened in it felt like a slog. It's mad.
Yeah, I'm just happy it was 1 hour and 20 minutes. I'm just really delighted. 'Cause
3
if that
hours, director's cut. Ah!
Yeah, I'm gonna give the plot 1. I think he sucks.
I'm going to give it 2.5. And the reason I'm going to give it more is I think there's the bones of a really interesting movie here. I'm going
Yeah,
to detract this on the back end of the scores because
yeah,
I think he did the plot a disservice. I think a bit more interesting writing around and fill in an interesting justification for why he's stuck in the phone booth for this long. That's
yeah,
better than done here. Then let's go. But nah. Boom.
yeah. Yeah, Colin Farrell. So acting, Colin Farrell's acting is fine, but his accent sucks and it slips a couple of times. Kiefer Sutherland's voice annoys me sometimes, but he's got a nice voice. He's got a fine voice. Forrest.
It's a fine voice. Forrest is excellent if he had better dialogue.
Yeah, like he didn't, like he
My
came
wife
in.
left me.
Drunk. Shot a kid.
Yeah, like there's, give him something to chew on here. He's got nothing to chew on.
No, but like he's coming in like every stereotype cop on the scene. He's supposed to be skeptical of a dude and have empathy towards him as he finds out that there's somebody sort of coercing him. We can't get it.
The tension between him and the other guy who's going to try and take his take his jurisdiction off him on this.
Yeah,
it's just, it feels phoned in. In fact, that's really annoying.
It's very annoying. That guy doesn't have any lines apart from just saying stuff. I'll take over.
Feck off.
You won't. Piss off.
Oh.
My wife left me. I'm giving the acting 2.25. It's just below average for me.
I'll join you in the 2.25. Great actors, shite source material.
Yeah. Soundtrack track. I don't even like New York sounds. You can't go wrong with that. Yeah. Well, here's the deal. The major faux pas, I believe, was Kiefer Sutherland's voice just being done in a studio and no filters done on it to make it sound like a phone. It's just like narrators, like a guy with a megaphone outside the phone booth.
You could say they phoned it in. If only they had actually phoned it in.
Yeah, they should have phoned it in.
Yeah.
I don't remember. There was no sound. There's no soundtrack. I was going to say 1.5. I'm going to give it 1 because I think the entire choice to make Kiefer Sutherland's voice just be so pure like that was stupid.
I don't think I hated it as much as you do. I'm going to give it 2. It's fine. And as you said, the New York is a backdrop and the sounds of the city are always interesting. Yeah. But yeah, it's not blowing my socks off anywhere. No.
The direction... I don't like Joel Schumacher, and obviously he's dead. Rest in peace. But I've seen Batman and Robin. God, it's terrible. And this one just makes him feel and look like a really bad director. He has these things. Maybe he did watch 24 because all those inlays and stuff are very 24-ish. And then Kiefer Sutherland's his boy. He uses them a lot in movies. But I just think the decisions he made were terrible. And I'm giving this the worst score. I'm going to give it 0.5 because I really don't dig his style.
I'm gonna join you there. Because just back on what I said in this plot, this could be interesting. A few slightly different tweak decisions could be better. Could be a lot better. Yeah, he sucks in this.
Yeah,
and like in most movies we've watched with Schumacher. We
should watch A Time to Kill at some point just to see if we can find some.
That's a different kettle of monkeys. I really love that movie, but that's acting masterclasses left, right, and center. It's a different style of movie, though. Very different movie.
Altogether, it's a very different style of movie.
Very good.
Yeah, thought so. I wouldn't mind. I think I remember watching it back in the 90s or something, and it was a good movie. But it's a courtroom drama, so he doesn't really. It's kind of like this. It doesn't really. It goes outside the courtroom, though.
It does a little bit, but it is mostly set in the courtroom. But there is arcs, and there is drama, and there's tension, and there's reveals.
But it's Grisham, right? Is it Grisham?
Yeah, it's Grisham.
Yeah.
So is it? The dialogue's kind of already written.
Yeah, and the direction of it, direction of the story. New York Times gave it 20. Says bogus on every level, right down to its half-hearted trick ending. Slate said the premise is admittedly a killer. Fun to think. The 30 out of 100. The premise is admittedly a killer. Fun to think about, fun to see realized, not so fun to see screwed up in the last half hour. Salon gave it 30, a movie that's laughable without a laugh, even being enjoyably awful. That's enough of the bad ones. I'll go up to the top and see who liked it. Washington Post gave it 80. Phone Boot is 82 New York minutes long, all of them exciting. Film Threat says it spends little time on exposition, instead quickly getting into the thrust of the movie. For a film like this, it's advantageous grabbing the audience almost immediately from after the opening credits. Did Roger Ebert review this? Yes, he did. 75. The movie is essentially a morality play, and it's not a surprise to learn that Larry Cohen, the writer, came up with the idea 20 years ago when there were still phone booths and morality plays. True that. Okay, that's Phone Booth. It was a movie.
Let's hang up on this one.
Hey, we need to probably re-engage ourselves with Joel Schumacher at a later date. It was a much better movie, and I think we'll keep that in the pipeline.
Yeah, we've only really reviewed his poop.
Yes, so let's see what we can find later on with his direction. All right. If you haven't liked us on the platform you're listening to us on, watching us on, please do so. Comment, email us if you want, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
Ta-ra.